So welcome back to the second part of our discussion about discovering Vedic wisdom. Nowadays, I have seen so many parents, they teach children this shloka, they teach it in a wrong way. You know what do they teach? They say, they teach children, please chant this, shuklambaradaram, vishnum. This is wrong way of teaching. Then why it is wrong? Because it is not shuklam baradaram. There is no meaning for baradaram. It should be shukla ambaradaram. That is the point. Shukla ambaradaram shashivarnam chaturbhujam. So the minister answered, Shukla ambara. Shukla means white, ambara means dress, and dharan means one who is wearing. Shukla ambaradaram shashivarnam. Shashivarnam chaturbhujam. Shashi means moon, and he is like a moon. He is shining like a moon. Varna, color. His color is like a shining moon. And chaturbhujam. And this shloka is the glorification of Lord Vishnu. So chaturbhujam means he has got 4 bhuja. And what does this 4 bhuja? Actually it has Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. That is why Vishnu is known as Chaturbhuja. Chaturbhujam and Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet. And just by doing dhyana about this Vishnu, by remembering this Vishnu, who has got this Prasanna Vadana, you don't see Vishnu with an angry face or something like that. Vishnu's face is very pleasing, very sober, very pleasing, pleasant face he has got. So Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayat. And that person who is wearing Shukla Ambaradaram, Shashivarnam, Chaturbhujam and Prasanna Vadanam, when you just remember him, meditate about him, what happens? Sarva Vigna Upashantaye. All Vigna obstacles in our life will get vanished, finished. That is the meaning. And the king hears this meaning and he says, wow, such a beautiful glorification of Lord Vishnu. Shabash. And immediately he takes one necklace and he gives to the minister, take this. And every kingdom, there is a negative role also, villains are also there. So there was one villain, so who wanted to take that special gift from the king, and this person comes and tells the king, dear sir, your majesty, the meaning is not Vishnu, it is something else. He says, what is that? And he says, it is actually money. So at that time they used to use this silver coin. He says, this is actually coins, 1 rupee coin, 10 rupee coin, 100 rupee coins. The meaning basically it is money. It is the glorification of money. And the king says, money? How it is possible? So then he explains, Shukla Ambaradaram. What is the color of this money? It is Shukla Ambara. It is wearing the dress which is white in color. Shukla Ambara Dharam Vishnum Shashivarnam. It is also like a moon like shining. And how do you explain Chaturbhujam? Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Here how? Then he explains Chaturbhujam means there are 4 classes of people in this world. Who are they? Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam Guna Karma Vibhagashaha. So Bhagavad Gita also explains there are Chaturvarna. And what is the Chaturvarna? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So these are the 4 categories of people existing in the entire world. And for them, the moment they think about money, what happens? Prasanna Vadanam. They become very happy. And once you have money, Sarva Vigna Upashantaye. All your Vigna obstacles are removed, vanished. And king says, wow, this also makes sense. Meaning, why I am saying this story, there are people who have got ill motivation. They try to misinterpret the correct meaning and they give the wrong meaning. And then the minister who had wisdom, he had a son who was also very extraordinary, brilliant fellow. And he came to know that this villain is cheating the king. Then he comes up the next day. My dear king, your majesty, I have the exact meaning of this shloka. That is not Vishnu and that is not money. It is something else. And king asks, what is that? And he says, it is dahi vada, curd vada. If you have seen dahi vada or curd vada in India, it is very famous dish where they keep the vada and put the curd on top of that. Then he says, how it is possible? Then he says, Shukla Ambaradaram. When you see the curd vada, it is white in color. Shuklambar, it is wearing the dress of curd. Shuklambaradaram. And Shashivarnam, and it is also shining. When you are hungry and somebody offers you this dahi vada, aha, it is so nice. Shashivarnam. And how it is connected to Chaturbhujam? Then he says, Chaturbhujam is same as he said, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. 4 kinds of people exist in this world. And all these people, every day, they get hungry. Whenever they get hungry, they have to eat. The moment they remember, Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet. Just they remember this curd vada, what happens? Sarva Vigna Upashantaye. All obstacles are vanished. And now king is completely confused. And he says, please tell me the actual meaning. What exactly is the meaning? Because whatever you are saying, the third person, this is also sounds very interesting and very nice. But what exactly is the meaning? Then the minister's son explains, Your Majesty, the actual meaning is, actually this shloka glorifies Lord Vishnu. But this person is trying to cheat you. So I showed you how we can cheat in so many ways. So that is why we need to hear this knowledge through Guru Parampara system. When we hear from a Guru who has understood the essence of this Vedas, and even if you do not know Sanskrit, that's okay. It is not mandatory that we should know Sanskrit to learn Vedas. So once we hear this knowledge, in the last session we discussed the importance of Shabda Praman. So when we hear from teacher who has already understood it and who is practicing it, then we can also understand that the Vedas. So I am also not going to discuss in detail about the Vedic scriptures, the knowledge of the Vedas. I am going to give you the essence of all the Vedas. The Vedas gives this essential message. What is that? Let's explore. So the Vedas explain there are 4 activities common to both human beings and animals. What are they? Eating. Animals eat, human beings, we also eat. Yes, animals may eat in some corners, some kachada, but we may sit in a 5-star hotel and eat. But the satisfaction after eating is the same. Whether animals eat something or human beings eat something else, but after eating, the stomach gets full. That is same. After eating, there is sleeping. Animals also sleep. We also sleep. Animals may sleep in some corner of the house near the gate, and we may sleep on a kurlon bed and a very sophisticated bed, but the satisfaction after you sleep is same for animals and human beings. Then there is mating. So animals also reproduce, human beings also reproduce, they also make children, that is mating. Then there is defending. So animals become fearful and they try to defend themselves with their claws, with their sharp teeth. And human beings, we have invented AK-47, AK-57, whatever it is. And why? What is the purpose? The purpose is to save ourselves, to protect ourselves, or to defend ourselves. So what are the 4 common things for human beings and animals? Eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. So these are the 4 common things between human beings and animals. Now the question is, if you analyze little deeper, we understand in so many things, animals are much better than human beings. For example, eagles can see better than us. We can see few feet away, but eagles can see from quite top. And cheetah can run faster than us. Elephant can eat more than us. Fish can swim better than us. So if we compare human beings with animals, in so many things, animals are better than us. Now the question is, please think about it. As human beings, are we superior to animals or are we inferior to animals? What do you say? So, if you just analyze, now I am taking America as an example. The Western countries, they have reached the summit of material advancement. So if you see, Americans, they have luxurious house, castles, they build castles. and skyscraper buildings. It scrapes the sky, and that's why the name has come, skyscraper buildings, beautiful buildings, and jet planes, and the latest methods of communication, mobile phones. In spite of all this superior advancement, Americans are, among all the countries in the world, Americans are dissatisfied, full of anxiety, stressed, depressed. Above all, they are unhappy. Now, this is because technological advancement is nothing but doing the same 4 activities, that is, eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Now, if you analyze the scientific advancement, what advancement have we made? We have made advancement only in these 4 things: how to eat better, how to sleep better, how to mate better, how to defend better. So one time I was explaining this concept to a group of students. They were asking, no sir, we watch movies, animals don't watch movies. And I said, quite interesting, yes, we read magazines, animals don't read magazines. True, but when we watch movies, what do we watch? We watch the same thing, that is eating, sleeping, mating, defending, done by somebody else. That's all. So these are the common things, 4 common things between animals and human beings. So what is the speciality of human beings? We will discuss in the next episode. Thank you very much.